What's going on, you guys? Mr. Gurren Phone 2, and welcome everybody to my channel. It's 11 o'clock at night right now, at the time we're doing this right now. But, I watched Batman The Long Halloween last night. Night is with me right now as we speak. And, we're going to talk about, part 2 of Batman The Long Halloween. The question that I have is, was this one better? Was part 2 better than the first? Because I gave the first a 10 out of 10. Well, let us talk about part 2 of The Long Halloween. This is our review of Batman The Long Halloween. Part 2. Enjoy. Alright. Hey guys, I'm Mr. Gurren Phone 2 with the one and only Dark 997. Welcome everybody to my channel. And welcome to another Reaper Real movie reviews. And this time we're going to talk about the part 2. The recent release of part 2 of Batman The Long Halloween. There's going to be some spoilers in this, so if you have not seen part 2, I'm not going to go into full detail. There is going to be some spoilers, but I'm not going to go into full detail because it's probably going to end up being a long video if I do. But there's some. I have some. There's a lot of discussion that we're going to need to talk about, especially when it comes to the graphic novel and the difference between both, and the difference between the part 1 and part 2 of the actual animated movie. So, but Batman: The Long Halloween is part 2. Both of them were directed by Chris Palmer. Both were written by Tim Sheridan. Both of them were based on the actual on the graphic novel Batman: The Long Halloween by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. This brings back the voice cast is a very long cast. This brings back Jensen Ackles, Josh Duhamel, Naya Rivera, the late Naya Rivera, Troy Baker, Layla Berzins, Billy Burke, David Malchian, I think that's how you pronounce it, Alyssa Diaz, John DiMaggio, Robin Atkins Downs, and Katie Sackhoff. I can't believe she. Wait a minute, she played Poison Ivy. Holy shit! I didn't even recognize her voice.
Oh.
I didn't. The chick that was. If you guys have ever seen Star Wars, Clone Wars, yeah, that Katie Sackhoff.
She was in there.
Yeah, she was also in The Mandalorian as I forget what her. I forget. Boca. I think it's Boca Raton. I think that. If I remember correctly, that's who she played.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into some spoilers, not a lot, because he needs to watch both movies. Part 2, basically, we find Batman. We find Batman where we last left off from part 1. We find him basically controlled by Poison Ivy. And what happens is they still have not found Holiday, the Holiday Killer. And we come to find out during part 2 that there's not one killer but 2. and but they kind of sort of veer off a little bit from the. They kind of sort of veer off a little bit from the comic, from the graphic novel. If you guys remember, and just for shits and giggles, I'm going to let you know who it was that was the Holiday Killer in the comic. And the actual comic, it was Falcone's son. Alberto Falcone was the Holiday Killer. If I remember correctly, it was him. It was well, Alberto Falcone. The difference is, in the comic, and we never got it. We never really touched on this. And I remember me and Knight talked about this after we did my review for the first one. We never touched on what happened with Alberto in the graphic novel. Does not die in the graphic novel. What happens in the graphic novel is that he is awaiting trial for what he did, for the shit that he pulled. And in the comic and in the graphic novel itself, the Holiday Killer is Harvey Dent. At least that's what we found out. At least that's the actual. But in this one, come to realize, Harvey. We come to realize Harvey took the rap for the real killer. You want to know who the real killer was in this one? His wife. His wife, Gilda, is the real fucking killer. And I think they talk about this, and I'm looking at it right here. She really goes in. She talks with Batman in the movie. In the graphic novel, she doesn't talk to Batman. That's what I'm seeing here. She doesn't. At least, wait a minute. I don't think she did talk to Batman in the comic. Let me see. Because I'm looking at it here, and I'm trying to figure this out for the life of me. Okay, so we do come to find out that it's Harvey. Harvey takes the rap, but in the movie, it comes. She is the one that is doing the most of the killing in the movie itself, but in the graphic novel, it's Harvey. That's what I'm seeing here, at least. But they kept to the word. They kept to it with the relationship between Gilda and Alberto. His Alberto Falcone, the Roman's son. They do keep up with that from the comic, but there are so many freaking deals here. I kind of wish I could take y'all. I kind of wish I could read the plot here, because there's a lot going on in the plot for part 2. But yeah, basically Poison Ivy has taken control of Bruce in this version, in part 2. She's forcing him to sign over assets to Carmine Falcone, the Roman. I don't know. And then also there's something else that came to be in this that didn't really that we didn't really know about, that they kind of sort of changed from the graphic novel. Um, we come to find out that Selena, Selena is the Roman's daughter. Um, I don't know if that was in the comic at all. If that was in the graphic novel at all. It's been a while since I read it, but I think they changed it because uh, I think they changed it because in the graphic novel they don't tell her. They don't say anything that she is, in fact, his daughter. They don't say in the comics. So I think they used. I think the whole thing with that is that they just. We find out. That she is indeed, in fact, Carmine's daughter. So, I don't know how to. I don't know how to feel about that. Really, to be honest, the ending. The ending to this movie. Bothered me. The ending to this movie bothered me because I felt like. I felt like the ending didn't resolve anything. Like, it didn't really resolve what happened. I feel like Harvey took the rap. Harvey was not the real killer.
Yeah.
It was Gilda who was the real killer. Which was one of the two changes that really bothered me. That, and also the fact that we come to find out the whole thing with Joker, Scarecrow, Mad Hatter, Poison Ivy, and Penguin. That the Roman was involved with that. It's just I don't know how. Because that wasn't, they weren't in the graphic novel. They didn't come together in the graphic novel. At least that's what I'm seeing here.
Okay.
Because I'm reading the plot to the graphic novel right now. I'm trying to remember this to see if it was involved with that. But one of the changes is that they were together. Batman's Rogues Gallery was together in this movie. I know for a fact that they did keep to the fact that Harvey met with Solomon Grundy in the movie, in the actual movie, and in the graphic novel, and also in the movie. They did keep with that, but also there's something else that bothered me too, and that was the post-credit scene that bothered me. Because I did not see neither hair nor hide of the Flash and Green Arrow getting involved. Yeah. I did not see the Flash or Green Arrow in the graphic novel. So I think they're setting up for I think this is like a DCEU type thing. Another DC animated movie. Like, I heard through the grapevine that they're coming up with that the next movie that they're gonna do will be Injustice.
Wow.
But I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about the animated movie. Apparently, it's gonna be animated, I think.
Okay.
But I don't know, man. But yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. It's already 13 minutes, 14 minutes already. Shit. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I can just let it go. I can let it go long. That's fine. Um, I just don't know what to think about this. It's very different. This one is very different. Part two is very different from the comic, from the graphic novels, because of three reasons. The stuff with Batman's Rogues Gallery, when they were coming together towards the end of the movie, the stuff with Catwoman being, with Selina being the Roman's daughter, and what happened with Gilda. What happened with Gilda? Those three things bothered me. But what do you I know you haven't seen this yet, and you'll probably will.
Yeah.
But what do you think, man?
Well, I mean, after hearing you talk about a little bit about it, you know, finding out. So, you know, and that's the thing. You read a novel and then they do a movie based on a novel. They change a lot, and I kind of don't, you know, like that either. I wish they could stick to the actual story.
Yeah.
Changing a few things. They should have stayed the way the novel went. But wow, finding out that, you know, Ben taking the rap and that killer was the killer, and my gosh, it is a shocker, yes, but I just wish that they should have kept it the way it was in the novel. They shouldn't really have changed anything. But yeah, I really want to see these two parts. One and two. I'm like I said, I am a Batman fan as much as Scream is. So I would love to see this. I want to see myself, and hopefully we can give you a spoiler style review of this. So I can give you my opinion on that as well.
Yeah.
So, of course,
so
I'm starting to read stuff as well. So.
Yeah. So I gotta wonder if you do watch this, and I'm hoping you do. How will you be able to rate this? Because I know I rated this. If you guys want to hear what I rated this 8 out of 10. Because I had some problems trying to understand those three situations that I told you guys about. The stuff with Catwoman and the Roman, the stuff with the Rogues Gallery, in the middle of towards the end of the movie, and the post-ending credit scene.
Yes.
Not to mention the stuff that went on with Gilda.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie. Those four things is what bothered me. But I gotta wonder, what would you, when you do watch it, what is, and yeah, we will do an actual spoiler review for it, like we always do.
You know, it would depend, you know, if I have to watch it first, like you said. I mean, I might be along the lines of the same area where Grim is at, maybe,
yeah.
But it just depends on what I think. I have to watch it, like, you know, so when I watch this, you'll have a full-on spoiler-style review. But this is just his take on it, and of course, I'm just listening in on what to expect when I start watching this.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think out there? Who do you may have seen it? What do y'all think? Would y'all give it? Let them know down in the comment section below. And if you haven't seen it like me, well, I'm gonna watch it. You guys watch it too, and judge. You be the judge of yourself. What do you guys think of this? And yeah, we'll just take it from there. So.
Yeah, I would really like to hear people who have read the comics reasoning for this, because I would love to find out the people who have read this, the people who have read the graphic novel. I want to know in the comments below what you guys think of the changes.
Yes.
If you have seen the movie, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think and all that. Coming up next, we got another episode of Inside the Ring, and we got our 2 Back in Time reviews coming up very soon here. Not to mention, I got 2 reactions. One is going to be 2 trailers in one. Uh, I'll probably get by the time y'all see this, I'll because I'm gonna post all this shit on. It'll be everything will be posted on Friday. Today's Wednesday, by the way, so I'll be doing the reviews tonight. Then I'll be doing the reactions tomorrow, or if I have time, I'll do the reactions tonight. Then I'll work on everything tomorrow, the editing and everything. And then everything is going to be posted up on Friday.
Sure.
By 7 o'clock Friday evening, everything will be posted up on my channel. So.
Yeah. That's what we got for those. And, yeah. So, yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, so I am Mr. Ground 2 along with Dark Knight 987. And we'll see you all in the afterlife. Peace.